Hey there. So I've got this sanded down to 80 grit. It's looking pretty good. Pretty good. So I'm going to clean it up. Then we'll spray the sprayable filler on it again. Then of course sand that down a million times. First with the 120, then with the 180. Then we'll be ready for primer again. Today I'm going to sand this down, the dash, this inner fender piece, and of course the front balance. I've got it here already on this little foldable shelf thingy. I'm going to sand this down to 80, and then it will be ready for the sprayable filler as well. I'm only going to do the sprayable filler on one side. It's the only thing you'll ever see. Then I'll just scuff up the back side when I do the primer. So that's what we're doing on this video. Sanding and more sprayable filler. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. If you can hear it, I've got kind of a cold, so hopefully it doesn't kill me. I'm going to spray the sprayable filler on this and under the hood. Something I learned too, when you're going to take the hood and the fenders off, take the fenders off first. Very important. Bing! Because I scratched one of the fenders taking it off, taking the hood off first. So take the fenders off first. They'll be less likely to get scratched. Okay? So I'll sand this down, sand that down. Then we're ready to spray primer under there, which I'll probably put it back in the garage to do that. And I'll clean this up and spray primer on that again. Won't that be beautiful? Then everything will be in primer. And I already sanded down the hood to 220. And I sanded down the tops of these fenders to 220, which I'll probably have to redo. May even have to redo some primer because I sanded out the scratch right there. So I bet I'll just spot prime that. And then right there too. So gonna have to redo that. No big deal though. So here we go. Thanks for watching. So I've decided I'm gonna take some time right now and spray the primer right now. So first I'll do under here. It's already cleaned. Maybe actually first I'll do right here. Okay. Some room. Gotta put some more fans and open the garage a little bit. And I'll come down here, spray, 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 spray. Easy as that. I've already cleaned it. I'll do the tack cloth really quick. Then I've got to get that cleaned. Unless I just do this. It will depend on how much I have left after I mix it. So we're gonna do that. I think I'm going to put you up here. Alright, I'm going to be spraying. Get out of here, bug. Go! Going to be spraying these, the front balance and the dash, and a little bit of touch up under the hood. So let's take a look. I just sprayed the front valance with primer and the dash. Looks good. Don't see any misses. And I did a little touch up in under the hood where I didn't do as good as I wanted yesterday. And then of course that looks beautiful. All right, so that's all for now. Hi, welcome back to Geek and Son. So we've got the under the hood sanded, not under this hood, but meaning the engine compartment. And I do have to sand under this hood, so that's gonna be fun. And I'm gonna sand the fenders and the quarters and the doors probably today. Then I'll get on the dash and the front valance, and then it will be good. Then we'll do a bunch of other things. I'm gonna put that piece that goes right here on. I'm gonna lizard skid the inside of these fenders, because if you look on the old ones, I'll show you a picture. They had some kind of whatever in them. And then I'm gonna try and climb in this trunk and lizard skin the inside of these quarters. I wish I would have done it first, but I didn't know what I was doing. I still don't. So, thanks for watching. It gets pretty boring watching me sand, so I'll just show you some of the results. Going a little too far here. It's not the bare metal, but it's further than I wanted to go. But it's down to 220. The door, the quarter, well, except for the very bottom. Still gotta catch that, but that's about an hour's work just to 220. And now I gotta go to 320 and then 400 wet. So, oh look, it's a guest visitor. Let's see what's on the agenda for today. Would you like the sand? You're all dusty now. Yeah. Wasn't me, but I'll help. How are you?
Tired.
How come?
So I worked really hard. What?
So we got this side down to 220 except for the very bottom. And then we'll clean it up, and then we'll do wet sand down to 400. And then I'll probably reprime some of the spots. And then it's ready for paint. And I gotta cut open the where I've sealed the doors in so they wouldn't move. I gotta cut that out. And I also have to do this to the jams. I've got to sand down the jams. I've got to primer them, both trunk and doors. So we're not there, but every step I take, we're almost there. And if I had someone like a helper like Geek and my wife, no, who was that? Oh yeah, Geek and Son. If he wasn't so busy, then he could help me sand too. He's relaxing today. All right. Ever heard the story of Chicken Little?
It's not Chicken Little, it's Little Red Hen.
Little Red Chicken Hen?
It's Little Red Hen.
Little Red Hen says, hey, cat, duck, pig, son, somebody, want to help me bake some bread? They're like, no, I'm busy. But when it comes time to drive the bread, the little red pig will say, huh? I want to drive it. You don't need it.
You won't let me help.
And I'll say, huh, well, you wouldn't help me. You wouldn't help me bake the bread or get some wheat or paint the car or sand the floor, Daniel-san.
Why is this so much darker down here?
It's guide coat. You put this on so you can see a difference to where you sanded or not. I would let you try, but you'll get all dirty.
Alright.
Right?
You got the exact same tires for the Nova?
Yeah, except for 15s. And they're awesome. They ride smooth and the rims aren't all pitted. It's beautiful. Alright, thanks for watching. I'll keep sanding. You keep resting. So I decided to let Son help because he begged me, because he loves hard work, and
I got an A in astronomy.
he got an A in astronomy because he's good with asses and tronomies.
A in math, A in astronomy, and pass stupid history.
What do you mean pass?
I got a C in history.
Ugh. Why a C in history? That seems like it'll be the easiest.
I thought it was gonna be. Is this powder? What is this?
Yes, it's powder. So all down the side, kind of go in circles. Yeah. Not too thick. Just enough so you can see it on there. Welcome back to Geek and Son, where it's actually Geek and Son. He's new. Kind of both long and crooked.
So we do it in layers.
You only have to do like, get everything, but yeah. The whole point is so when you sand, you sand it down till that part is gone. And then you don't go too far down to the metal, and you know it's dead flat. That's what it's called, guide coat, because it guides you. Because you could probably guess pretty good, but if you want it as flat and straight as I want it, you want a guide coat every time. And I'm telling you, I have sanded for probably hundreds of hours now, and still I want to use it. You got to watch when you sand for the body lines. You can't just sand them off. You can only go down. So like when I'm sanding, I'll go like, go to here, go to here, go to here, go to here. Ladies, he is single, by the way. I already did most of the door except for right where you're doing. I already did up here, but not right here. I didn't. So we do to here. Not that.
That's where?
Is that FedEx of my paint?
Since the prison man's probably your paint.
That's what I just said. So you get the idea. It's guide coat. Then we'll sand this side down to 220. And then I've got to take out this filler that I put in the cracks after I get it all down to, probably down to 400. Then we'll do the jams. We'll pump up the jams or sand them, something like that. Let's dance. Pump up the jam, pump it up. No. Cut out the mud out of the jams, out of the jams. You're getting all dusty, so you know.
Oh well.
It's nice to relax like this. If I get good enough, I might be able to paint my truck where it's scratched and got some chips.
Paint the entire truck?
Just the side and stuff. We'll see. All right, thanks for watching. Bye.